Hello everybody, I'm Michael, and on this episode of Building Watchpoint Gibraltar, I will be showing you guys the progress that I made on the mock this week. I just kind of added a little bit more to the road, as you can see there, and I also started building the building that's just on the right of the entrance, or the gate that I will eventually be building, but I kind of want to get a kind of better sense of scale for the map before I start building that big gate with that nice intricate Overwatch logo. And besides, I do not have the orange and kind of white pieces that I will be needing for that. But anyway, so I started trying to build over on the right side. I just wanted to use those same kind of corrugated iron pieces, as they're called, and I really like how those are looking for everything. I think they add just a whole lot of detail, and I think they're just very good at kind of capturing a lot of detail without having to do a whole lot of intricate building, because I think it would definitely be very difficult to capture that level of detail using any other piece than that. But overall, I think this building is looking good. The staircase is still kind of a little bit iffy for me. That was just a general design. And as you can see on the right of the screen, that is the staircase design that I used on the very far right hand corner of the screen for going up behind the building that I made last week. But I think this is kind of going well so far. I'm definitely going to be filling in those dark gaps there, so don't worry about that. And then also behind the building, I have started kind of building up the mountain there. You may be wondering why I added gray pieces there, and that's just purely because I will be kind of covering that up with buildings and more rocks and stuff, so I just wanted to have a very stable base for that. And the piece I used for that section is this inverted tan piece. I've showed it a few times already, but it is definitely a very useful piece, and I like how it looks. So you might be wondering, that kind of weird design you see over there, it's definitely just that. And I covered that up with a few kind of 2x8 gray pieces there just to add a little bit more stability, so whenever I continue going up really high with the mountain, it'll look very good and will also be very stable. I have once again placed Hanzo on the staircase for just kind of some reference and scale. I definitely like how the scale is going so far. I think my distances between the buildings and the roads are looking good. I went back and looked at the previous Building Watchpoint Gibraltar videos where I showed some of the reference images and video, and I think I'm doing pretty good capturing that kind of scale. I'm very glad that the corrugated iron pieces were just so kind of minifigure scale. I'm very pleased that that kind of worked out. I was hoping that that would happen because based on kind of the height, and I did do a little bit of measuring before I ordered, but I'm very glad that it worked out as perfectly as it did. I will be making this building taller because in the game it does kind of go up and collide with the mountains, but I'll be waiting to add more of that until I can get more of that mountain section done, because I really do want to make sure that it looks nice and integrates into the mountain. But overall, I'm definitely enjoying building this mock. It looks pretty neat so far. I've never done anything on this scale, and every day kind of walking into my room and seeing this big table is kind of, I guess, nice, because you kind of see progress, and every time I walk in I'll add a few pieces, and just over the week you'll kind of get this nice progress that I'm showing right now. But eventually I will be having to do the slope up over here, because in the map the road does slope up, and that will be kind of going with the staircase. I might just be doing kind of pillars built up and then putting plates diagonally, not really attached. Just based on kind of looking and doing some research, that looks like the best way to do it without using a bunch of really kind of expensive pieces. Those little, I guess, the fireman pole pieces that are kind of bendable. You can use those, but those are really expensive and fairly rare to find. So I think I'll just be doing kind of a diagonal plating. But overall, I'm very happy with the progress I made this week. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, as well as comment any questions or anything you may have, and I'll see you later.